What is balance and how do you achieve it? If you're anything like me, you too wonder how to achieve balance in, dare I say, every area of life. I mean, how do you balance work, diet, exercise, perfection, relationships, and life in general? I want to share with you my number one tip on how to create a healthy work-life balance. And first, let me explain a little bit more about what I know balance to be. So, balance is what many of us are looking for, but it has actually more to do with our decisions that we're making or not making. Balance isn't a passive state or an absolute state of peace and harmony where you don't have to do anything. It's the opposite. It's a highly active state. Let me give you an example. Something that I often did as a running coach to demonstrate balance was to ask an individual to stand on one leg and to find their balance. Then I would ask them, what does finding your balance feel like? Is it a relaxing state, a relaxing activity? And they would usually say, no, not at all. I feel very tense. Balance is achieved between tension and relaxation. So what I want people to understand is that finding balance or balancing your own life is a highly active state. It's not a place you get to where nobody can get you out of balance. It's a very conscious, deliberate, and aware state, a very active state. So when someone is feeling torn and out of balance, I often ask, what's the decision you're not making? Because answering that will actually help achieve the very balance they're looking for. And there's a time management tool that can help you create a better balance between life and work. That's called time blocking or time boxing. So here's how it works. You block out time or box out time in your calendar. It's as simple as that. Now, oftentimes we want to do everything simultaneously, and that is what's causing you to feel so out of balance and torn. Now, if you're running your own business like me, or if you're juggling your job and doing things that you're passionate about and finding it hard to have time for both, then time blocking is crucial. So I'll give you an example. Let's say at 9 a.m. I'm blocking out time to work with a client until 10 a.m. Then from 10 a.m. it's time for me to be on social media for business growth until 11 a.m. After which it's time for another time block with a certain agenda. If I didn't block out time, I could easily spend countless hours scrolling through social media and finally being surprised that I ran out of time. It's about prioritizing the things you need to do at the right time and following and being loyal to that decision, the block time that you've set up. If you can do that, you will create way more balance between work and the life you're trying to lead. And it all ties back into what balance really is. It's that decision, being loyal to that decision, saying that this is the time when I do this, and it's about being mindful, being present to what's happening. It's like if you went into a 3-course dinner and while they're serving you the starters, you're already thinking about what they'll serve for mains. And as they are serving you the main course, you're already thinking about what they will be serving for dessert. So as you're eating your main course, you're already going, oh, I hope it will be tiramisu, or I'm hoping it's going to be volcano cake, lava cake, or whatever you fancy. And as you're having your dessert, you're already thinking, oh my, now I need to go back home. There's traffic and it's going to take forever. Finally, as you arrive back home, you realize you didn't actually experience any of those courses because you just weren't there. You weren't actually present. You were so occupied with thinking about what's next that you missed out on the very thing you were actually eating or doing. The point of all of this is to savor the moment. It's for you to enjoy what you're doing and to savor the experience as you go through it. I hope that was useful, and please let me know your thoughts in the comments or send me a message.